NSW Waratahs coach Daryl Gibson called on Super Rugby administrators to make sweeping changes to the competition ahead of the next broadcast deal in 2021, echoing the opinions of countless coaches and provincial administrators in South Africa, New Zealand and Australia. Gibson said the format was plainly wrong and needed a revamp. "I will only echo what most coaches are saying. We haven't got the competition right in terms of its format, and we need to do something to make it more exciting for all countries that are participating in Super Rugby," he said. "Going back to a round-robin format where everyone plays each other is certainly one way we can achieve that." Gibson, a former Crusaders and New Zealand Test centre, was speaking after the Waratahs bowed out of the title race with a 44-26 semi-final loss to the Lions at Ellis Park. His comments came on the back of similar calls from Lions chief executive Rudolph Straley and Gibson's own boss. Both executives implored competition administrators SANZAAR to make brave choices and return Super Rugby to its founding values of innovation and competition. "Fundamentally, you've got the best rugby competition in the world and the best quality of rugby at the Rugby Championship as well," Hoare said last week. "So what's at stake is making sure we maintain our dominance as the best rugby competition there is. From that, the rest will follow." Straley, an imposing former South African number 8 who coached the Springboks and Sharks before moving into commercial and administrative roles, said a push for a round-robin format from 2021 onwards was gaining momentum. "I think everybody is on the same track about round-robin, or everyone against everyone. That may help the integrity of the competition, if you can say you've played everybody," Straley said. "Our challenge is commercially, to look at the numbers in the stadium and at the broadcasting. We're fortunate to have an iconic stadium, but we don't always fill it. We've had good crowds because the team has been winning. We've got to look at what the people want. They want a simplistic competition that they can figure out." The Lions, meanwhile, were planning to stay in South Africa well into this week before flying south to the cold damp of Christchurch. Though countless observers will have written off their chances given the Crusaders' quality and the onerous journey ahead of the Lions, Gibson said they were well-matched opponents. "They've got an excellent forward pack, good set-piece strength, the scrum battle, the mauling. They will be equal to the Crusaders up front," he said. "I think it's the all-court, all-field game that's going to be a real challenge for the Lions. The Crusaders are very good with ball in hand and getting to those edges. It's going to be a brilliant encounter. I know it's going to be incredibly physical, and that's the way the Lions should approach it." Waratahs captain Bernard Foley also backed the Lions to rise to the occasion. Foley was bitterly disappointed by his side's exit, but acknowledged the South Africans were worthy opponents for the minor premiers, who, "It's a two-horse race, they've definitely got a chance," Foley said. "They definitely do. They're a quality side and they deserved the win at Ellis Park. They were able to apply pressure and convert that pressure into points. Their aggressive mindset is something that's put them in good stead and I hope they continue with that next week." Sydney Morning Herald promoted stories recommended by